So I've been out of town for a couple of weeks, so there hasn't been a movie theater nearby. So I have missed a couple of films, and I have also like I'm on the week of Barbie and Oppenheimer, but I ain't gonna watch it on opening day, and so it's gonna be automatic. But in a way, you get 3 reviews in one after a weekend, plus Comic Con with the DC animated announcements and Justice League War World and all that kind of stuff. So gonna get a lot of content. Oh shit, you got Tristan Metal and Harley Quinn and the final episode of Secret Invasion. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of me blinking. I'm blinking right now. It's audio. But anyway, so I just came out of seeing Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. And the thing is about these Mission Impossible films is like, look, I'm a fan of the spy genre. Clearly, I'm a massive fan of a certain one, right? But whatever it is, it's just the series has never really fully clicked with me like West of other people. Everyone goes, "Oh my god!" every single time, and I'm watching this, I'm like, that was good. Don't need to see it again. Like, I feel like I'm missing something. What is it there? And I think one of the reasons is that I'm a little bit over the whole, look, Tom Cruise is doing this crazy stunt, Tom Cruise is doing this crazy stunt, Tom Cruise is doing this crazy stunt. To the point I'm like, can we get back to like what matters really? Which is story, characters, and plot that help the action? Because like with this film in particular, everybody's going crazy about the car scene. It's like, oh my god, I've never seen, the hand handcuffed and they're driving backwards and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, clearly none of you guys seen Tomorrow Never Dies, where except a car, it's a bike, it's a bicycle. And I did find that action sequence going a little bit too long. The thing about this movie is, it is nearly 3 hours long. I kind of sometimes felt the pacing. Like, when it hits, it hits. But I did felt with Dead Reckoning that sometimes the action sequences went a little bit too long. AKA the car sequence. Because it's like, okay, we stop here. Okay, no, we're going to continue doing the same thing, but just in a different car. And I'm like, and for me, I'm like, okay, we're done. Okay, good. Move on with the rest of the story, rest of the movie. But here's the thing, like, the thing about Mission Impossible is, like, clearly it's all about the stunts. It's all about the action sequences and all the acting, all the just connecting and the other ribbons to connect to the next action sequence. But for me, who's all about characters and story, I get a little bit like, yeah. But this movie has it. And then it could be the sense of, like, it sounds like they're kind of wrapping it up with this whole Part 1, Part 2 thing. And now we're hitting the point where, like, things are aligning, people are dying off who's been in the series for a while, and this is happening, and that's happening, and that. So when, the emotional moves it hits, like, yes, it is the best Mission Impossible film to date, but it does, I'm still at the, like, okay, that was better, but still I don't have that, that need to watch Part 1 again. And that's the thing, like, people are like, oh my god, him jumping off a cliff. Yeah, I saw Wasn't More doing that in Inspired Loving. See, you know what it is? I think the James Bond fan is, in me, is like, okay, Farhan, show you got, like, he did that, and he did that, and he did that, and he did that. All I will say, if he started driving a tank in St. Petersburg, I'd be like, you know what it is? I think what it is I feel it. The James Bond fan of me is like, yeah, you're the poor man's Ethan Hunt. You're poor man's Bond. You're not the real spy. You jump off clips, and I think that's what it is. I think it is a whole thing where, like, everyone's going crazy about certain stuff, and I go like, but did that happen in this franchise as well? It's nothing different. Like, yes, it's like Henry Wells in this movie. She's fantastic. Who doesn't like Harry Ackwell? Peggy Carter. Her short-lived series, Agent Carter. That show was pretty damn good. So that was but anytime she pops up in the MCU, she's brilliant. It's always a delight and light. So she's great in this. The weird camera angles, like, this is the filmmaker in me. There's these like weird like camera angles. Like, clearly, Authority is big on the Dutch angles, but sometimes like I'm seeing the person's head is halfway chopped off out of the frame, and then they're talking. Like, what is this? It kind of did annoy me, right? But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's good. I did feel the pace, and yes, it was kind of nice to see the Uncharted 2 train sequence come to life. Not in an Uncharted movie, of course. What's weird? I just realized, if Tom Cruise was a little bit younger, like, I don't know, in his 40s or something, he could actually pull off being a Nathan Drake. Because think about, Nathan Drake is just Indiana Jones Maverick. So, that. But, anyway, I watched it, I'm like, yeah. And that's the thing. For me, it's like, I saw it, I watched it. The story's a little bit more simplified. It's all about key and looking for the key, and it's dealing with AI and how powerful it is. There's a part of me that feels like it's a little bit too overpowered to make it such a threat, to make it believable. But it could be the whole thing. AI, Secret Service, all that. But anyway, the thing is also, it is a part 1, and we don't know how it's going to wrap up. I think next year with part 2 if certain Strike gets easily done, easily finished. So yeah, Mission Impossible. Well, good in my books. It's just,